We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Now batting, Didi Gregorius. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch. Oh, look out. And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Now the 2-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Trout looks up. A leap there by Trout, but he can't reel it in, if you will. That ball is gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Judge is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. 2 balls and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No balls and 1 strike. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is at the plate. Zach Cozart. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. To short. Taken in by Gregorius. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Ready now for L.A. Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Next for New York, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of the ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
This is skied into short left center. Here comes Upton. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Brandon Drury. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Albert now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 3.
Designated hitter, Albert.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And Albert swings and misses as he's set down for the first out. And now for the Angels, Cole Calhoun.
Calhoun.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it for the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Chopped weakly to the left. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is. Next will be the designated hitter, Ronald Torreyes. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. This will get foul for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And that's in there, base hit. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Kozar. Simmons on to first to complete the double play. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 delivery. Hot shot on the ground is short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 3.
Third baseman, Luis.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton coming on. 1 away. So stepping in, Jeffrey Marte. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver the 0-1. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Settling in now, Martin Maldonado. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A bouncer to the left side. Drury has it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the. Here's big Aaron Judge as we begin the top of the 4th. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Line hard, but this is a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding in once again, Zach Kozar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. First pitch on its way to Upton. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they'll get the hustling Upton. It's a double play. 2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. No offer at a letter-high change. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Popped him up. Walker in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Soft liner out toward left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready for another chance. Neil Walker 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we call.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is leading off the inning. Albert Pujols as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Albert.
Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. Stanton looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Cole Calhoun will stand in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And it was lined up. Here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. 1 run in and 1 gone so far at the center. Bounce it to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Luis Valbuena.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Ground ball right into the shift. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Number 19.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeffrey Marte. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So digging in now, Martin Maldonado. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Maldonado finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Torres is retired, and there's 1 away.
Second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Wade. Tapper right back to the mound. And that's the second out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Zach Cozart. A hit in 2 tries so far. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And their runners at the corners now. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. 1 there. On to first. In time to take care of Trout. A double play. 2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols. And he's in 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And here's big Aaron Judge. We'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Giancarlo Stanton becomes the first out of the inning. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's Neil Walker as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Upton's under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gardner's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. In now is
shortstop Andrelton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. And he's safe. Ready for another chance. Luis Valbuena. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. From the belt, the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. And he is out on the tag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready for another shot now. Ronald Torreyes. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Calhoun, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Wade. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Cam Bedrosian is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Simmons into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. Throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Jeffrey Marte now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Martin Maldonado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Gardner on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Zach Cozart. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! First delivery to him on the way. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Upton. He can't get there as it falls in. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. The tag, and he's safe as it's now a 3-2 ball game. Digging in now for the Yankees, Neil Walker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Pop high in the air. Bedrosian is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Drury. And now a pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Now here's the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Here's Justin Upton. Aroldis Chapman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Hit sharply on the ground. Gregorius has it, and that's the first out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Albert now. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's a .333 hitter. In there at the knees, strike 1. On the move is Trout from first. Strike called. Now the throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Angels down to their last strike. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Brett Gardner. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different.
From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Yankees. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now in the box, Trevor Story. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Colorado, shortstop, Trevor Story.
First offering on its way. And we are underway here in the Bronx. counts as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. The 1-0. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Hit to third. Throw to first is in time for the first down. So digging in now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Charlie Blackmon is the second out of the opening frame. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. High pop-up. Walker over to his right. And that retires the side. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Up around the face. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's 4 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackmon going back to the track. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. A ball and no strikes. High in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it. And that's the third out. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-1 home. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge looks up, a leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone, a home run. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Ian Desmond. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gardner's after it. 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Here comes the first pitch. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. Here's Neil Walker. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's gone 2 for 6. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. The 1-0. This pitch is popped up. McMahon is there for it. 1 down. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brandon Drury. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Iannetta waits on it. 2 gone. Digging in, Tyler Wade. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Parra on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Now the pitch. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Ready for another chance. Nolan Arenado. He popped out in his first trip. The 0-1 delivery. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Judge is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Blackman stands at second with 2 gone. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Hit out towards second. Mayhew's got it. And there's 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Judge is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Judge becomes out number 2 this inning. And here's Iannetta to make the catch, and that ends the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. Here's the first pitch to him.
The left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Next will be the designated hitter, Ian Desmond. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. No balls and a strike to count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan McMahon. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. A bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. To first. McMahon's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Now batting.
Standing in, Neil Walker. He reached on a single in his first truck. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. popped him up. Iannetta has a play, and that's the third out. In now for Colorado, Chris Iannetta. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Chris Iannetta.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front.
0-2 the count.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trevor Story. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He popped out in his first
Leading
trip.
off for the Yankees. Designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat. What a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
2 strikes.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Iannetta gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Drury comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And now a jump throw against his body. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Stepping into the box, Tyler Wade. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball. No strikes.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Colorado.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
49.
Ball and a strike. Bouncer up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first. Gets him in the side. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In the air now, out to right field. Judge is there, 1 away. Ready once again, Gerardo Parra. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
3 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice, and he fouls this one off. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out base hit means Carlos Gonzalez gets a chance to bat. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Dribbled up the line. And he'll reach first safely. Here's Ryan McMahon now. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Brett Gardner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Center fielder.
And this is up and in, ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. Arenado in foul ground. 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And that misses 1-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Parra is there. 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Back here in the Bronx, Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Chris Iannetta is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
2-2.
2 strikes.
Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Dylan Betances enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. A ball and no strikes. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Nolan Arenado trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. In the dirt here. And he is very lucky to make it back to second as he's back to the bag safely. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Pitch swung on and missed. And they'll put the tag on him here, and your guess is as good as mine. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it, and there's 1 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
2-2. Popped him up. McMahon ranging into the outfield. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Neil Walker, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hit back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Second baseman, DJ.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at 1 around the shins with no luck. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Striding in for the Rockies, Gerardo Parra. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Popped him up. Drury has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. Last time through was a base hit. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
And the throw to first will indeed get it. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Tyler Austin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 26. Tyler Austin.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. He threw first and hustling for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Brandon Drury will bat next as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. LeMahieu is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Brett Gardner now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. And their runners at the corners now. Squared that one up just a little late. One and one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And he will look at a call. First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-1 home. Ripped down the line. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. Parra is after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay in the long.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Ready once again, Ryan McMahon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now, as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Grounded to third. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. Gonzalez at second. Iannetta is over at first with one away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's Nolan Arenado. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. David Robertson gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time
It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, standing in, Chris Taylor. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder number 3, Chris Taylor.
From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Here's Corey Seager. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 1 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Strasburg, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 2 out, nobody on. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
In now is Adam Eaton. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's hitless in 6 tries. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding in now for the Nats, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Missed with a slider. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch inside the throw. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. But the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Puig. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's a .320 hitter. He's taken him deep once. No balls and 1 strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Yasiel Puig. He'll get us started in the top of the second. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Harper has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 31.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Peterson.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. No score here as we play inning number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. 2 gone. Next for the Dodgers, Logan Forsythe. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 0 for 5. Popped him up. Rendon shading to his right. And that's the third out. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Howie Kendrick
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Puig sprinting after it, but this will land out there just foul. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Striding in, Michael Taylor. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He has a 3 for 12 line. In there, strike 1. Grounder down the line at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding in, Yasmani Grandal. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yasmani Grandal becomes the first out of the inning. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Steven Strasburg, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Puig coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Number 2.
First delivery to him on the way. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He will not. This ball gets down to break the string. Riding in once again, Bryce Harper looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Curveball locks him up, strike 3. Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor will start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. But Kendrick is there to pull it in, and there's your first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Landed in on the fists, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. The 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Again, he sends it out of play. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of the game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Anthony Rendon step in to start things for the Nationals. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman waiting on deck. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is foul right side. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. And swinging there is Kendrick as he sends this one on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now is Yasiel Puig. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Strasburg on 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Now batting,
Coming to the plate now, Jock Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat. This at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Soft liner toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Steven Strasburg. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Rip, and that is off the first base bag. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is in there with an RBI triple. In now is Adam Eaton, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Adam Eaton.
And that misses ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch into center field, line drive base hit, and that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper.
Your attention, please.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Number 62.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Fouled off. Eaton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Utley at second. And it comes up on Utley. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit.